Hi, welcome back to my channel. So, okay, let's get right into it. I think maybe it was a year ago, maybe a year, 9 months or a year ago. Michelle A.T. Alien, she had her and Josh, they were on YouTube. I think I was driving around or something like that. And she mentioned Gucci Man not paying child support for his son. I thought it was a daughter, but it's a boy. Okay. So, and the child has, mental, he's, I think, allegedly he's mentally disabled. We all got a little bit of whatever. But, so I was highly upset in that um, I think the mother is only getting $2,500 a month. So that's 25, that's, let's say $30,000 a year. Now, I don't know if, Gucci is paying for her housing, everything, and then the 2,500 is, just for her to, you know, for the clothes, the food, gas, car, note, or whatever. That I don't know. So I can't speak on something that I don't know. But so on that phone call, I really got into, um, I really got in my feelings. I mean, to the point where, I was digging in. And, Michelle was playing devil's advocate, and I was like, listen, you know, you don't do that. Especially, okay, for it's one thing to have, a child that's normal. Even a normal child has issues. They can be bad, they can be good. They gotta, do the karate and the ballet lessons, or the football games, or the basketball games, or whatever. You got these Jordans, you got the iPhones, and you got the hair. This is just normally. And excuse my, I'm in my studio, which is my garage. So I'm in my studio. There is the special effects. Anyway, okay, so that's just the regular. Okay, now you put on top of the fact that a child with special needs, um, they have therapy, they have IEPs, they have to have special instruction at school, they have to have, you know, attorney or whatever so that everything is not, everything is okay. They have to, the mother has to issue out. There's so much you have to do when you have a child with special needs. That being said, now the mother is going for more money. Does she want 10,000 or 25,000? Okay, if he has it. Now, let's go over to Gucci Men. I'm not even gonna put in Keisha Kior because that's not her child. Even though they are married, that's still not her child. We're gonna keep this directly on Gucci Man, who I think is a very handsome young man. Um, it seems like he's turned his life around. He is, lost weight. He's off of that. What's that cough syrup drink? I'm not exactly sure, but I don't know. I mean, whatever. He could do whatever, but it just seems like he is on the right track. He's been out for a couple years. I haven't heard of him in trouble. Only thing I hear or see is him and Keisha Kior just killing the red carpets. I mean, the jewelry, the cars, the homes, the clothes. He has an amazing shape. The vacations, they are living it up. There's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, they are really living it up. Like, matching Bentleys, like millions of dollars of jewelry all over, just these lavish vacations. There's nothing wrong with that. I want every person, especially every black person, to live the best lives they can. But if you're not taking care of your child, all that shit doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck what you have, what you're doing, who you're doing it with, why you're doing it. If you are not taking care of your child, and you with only $2,500 a month, but you got about $1 million on yourself. We're not talking about what you got in your safe. Your wife got millions of, probably billions of dollars of jewelry. You guys got matching Bentleys. You have this beautiful home. Your wardrobe is exquisite. Maybe a little ghetto, maybe a little much, but still. Like, so how, Gucci, do you justify not taking care of your son? Not spending time with your son. Okay, I understand that you and your child's mother may not have the best relationship, but that has nothing to do with your son. Like, how can you be the man that you exemplify as being the #1 stunner or the trap king and all that, but you are worthless because you don't take care of your son? Like, to my knowledge, I don't think your father was in the picture. I'm not sure, okay? But by your actions, I don't think he was. Because if he was present, not even living with your mother, but just present, you would not do your child like that. Like, now, okay, I get that you and your mother, you guys are at odds right now because apparently she didn't go to your wedding and you didn't want anyone who wasn't down for you and Keisha's, marriage or bond or, whatever. I can understand that. I get that. That's your mother, whatever. If your family is against your union, I get that. I totally understand. But your child, Gucci, man, like, why would you neglect your child? Like, you have went from here all the way down. And we talked about this. I know you saw that video on YouTube. We talked about this a year ago. And is it still happening? I hope not. I hope that you have seen your child. Like, what did that child do to you that you would not want to spend time with your son? That you would not want to make sure that he has the best that life can give him? You have the money. And I get it, maybe you don't want his mother to benefit from your earnings. But that's not the child's fault. If that's the case, have the child come stay with you. Maybe the child has come stay with you. Maybe you have spent time with them. I don't know. I mean, people make fun or they say rumors or whatever, I don't know. But why would Waka Flocka and his cousin or his brother say such things about you? Like, you are worth, what, 60 million plus? Not that I'm counting your money. The only reason why I make reference to this is because how can a man, I say that very lightly, worth that much? You on that 50 Cent thing, but I think 50 Cent took care of his son. I don't think that he sees eye to eye, but that's between them. But I'm pretty sure 50 Cent took care of his son. But are you taking care of your son? Furthermore, are you spending time with your son? See, Gucci, you have to break the cycle. I'm not going to bring your wife in this, but I will say this. I wouldn't be with a man who didn't take care of his son and didn't spend time with his kids. Oh, no. I don't play that. There's a couple things that I don't play with, but I definitely, for sure, I don't play that. See, that's some old punk ass bitch shit. For you not to spend time and make sure that your son has the best. Your son's supposed to have better than you. Your son is supposed to be better than you. Like, you have the resources that he needs to help him get to a level so that he's not dependent on you when he is older. I don't know the severity of his disability. I don't know. And I really don't want to know, because I really don't want to get in your ass the way I really need to. I don't know you. And you know what? This all could be allegedly. This all could be fallacies, all falsehoods. You could be kicking it to her, your child's mother, 25,000 or whatever. I'm really not trying to count your money or whatever. All I'm focused on is your son. You need to see and spend time with your son. And if Keisha Kior doesn't like it, she can take her ass on somewhere where the sun don't shine. And I don't give a fuck what she says. That is your blood. I'm done. I hope I don't have to make another video about you, Gucci man. Because it's not going to be nice. I can go toe to toe with you. You ain't got enough lyrics to handle this. Buyer beware.